This just in, we have official footage of James Harden and Nikola Jokic working out in quarantine, transforming their bodies. I'm just kidding, obviously that wasn't them. But seriously though, we do have actual video of other players eating their faces off like it's Thanksgiving.
There was turkey by the ton, there was stuffing, mashed potatoes, and they just be done.
I'm just kidding, I got you.
Look, a bar of soap.
Oh, shit, I got you good, you f***er.
Okay, this is an actual picture of James Harden, and this is a picture of Nikola Jokic. What is happening? The first thing I thought when I saw that picture was, hey, I have that jacket. Seriously, I mean, what is up? I'm like the YouTuber Nikola Jokic up in this. Doc Rivers has a saying for the Clippers during quarantine. It's win the weight. And the thinking is whoever works their butt off to stay in shape wins the weight, then the wait is over and they win the postseason. In this video, we're doing a top 3 and bottom 3 of players that could win the weight and fail the weight. Hey, it's Casey, host of the AM Hoops YouTube channel. We are doing a top 3 and a bottom 3 Friday of players who are staying in shape or out of shape during the quarantine. Hit subscribe if you do not already, coming out with 5 videos per week. First, the top 3. The number 3 player to win the weight is Ben Simmons. Ben posted pictures of his workouts, and he's bigger than LeBron James. Not really, but he has packed on muscle. Will it help his jump shot? No, troll, we all know it's not gonna help him shoot the 3 ball, but I don't care. We've seen so many videos of Ben Simmons hitting threes during the offseason. I don't care, like until it actually translates to a game. Another thing for these haters here online is like, do you know you can put up threes and put up weights in the same day? I'm just glad that Ben Simmons is healthy. Simmons missed the final 8 games before the season stopped, damaging a nerve in his back. Now, here's the injury, and it doesn't look like much, but Ben was gonna miss the rest of the regular season at least. He was in so much pain after this, he vomited, according to Coach Brett Brown. The added weight ain't gonna help him shoot, but he isn't a shooter. He scores in the paint. The added pounds could help him with the wear and tear of the playoffs and muscling guys at the rim. He's also the Sixers' best defensive player, and being more in shape can only help. The number 2 player to win the weight is James Harden. Harden came back from Arizona looking a little homeless, but the kind of homeless you do not want to f with. He hired a trainer in Phoenix and brought one from Houston, and skinny Harden will be a bigger threat in the playoffs. First of all, fatigue will be less of an issue. He's dealt with that in the postseason for years. Second, maybe his defense will step up if he can stay in front of guards. We did a whole video about the worst defenders in the NBA, and while Harden is decent in the post, he still can't stop opposing backcourts. A skinnier Harden could be a better James Harden. If you want a full breakdown of skinny Harden, check out the video linked above. But the bottom line is, this is James Harden's best chance to win a chip. The Warriors are not involved. He didn't just finish an 82-game season, and Russell Westbrook looks good. This is his best chance, and it looks like Harden knows it. But the top player to win the weight is Nikola Jokic. Okay, let's break down this photo again. It is legit shocking. Let's compare it to training camp photos. People complained he was fat coming into the season because he was. Questions now are everywhere about how this is going to affect his playing style. Some people question if he'll now get bullied in the post. No way. He's the top player to win the weight here because his playing style actually lends itself to a lighter player. Jokic is not a bully ball old school type. If anything, his footwork, passing, and skill will take another jump. It's already elite. We all know that when Jokic is fit, he's an MVP candidate. The people who complain about him being fat now complain about him being fit are hypocrites. Now we know people around the Nuggets were not bluffing. Jamal Murray joked that he has a 4-pack. That's legit. Coach Mike Malone said he was a lean, mean, fighting Serbian machine. Okay. Front office guy Tim Conley said, quote, "He sent me a picture. No shirt on. He's got abs. I've never seen him have abs before. He is beach ready." I don't need to see a picture of Jokic with his shirt off to know he's beach ready. As long as he's playoff ready, this seriously impacts my expectations of the Nuggets in the postseason. If their best player is their best in-shape player, I think they've got an outside shot to meet the Lakers or the Clippers in the Western Conference Finals. So those are the top 3 players to win the weight, but now we got to talk about the bottom 3. Now the problem with these guys is we don't have pictures or video, just reports and concerns. Of course, the fit guys put evidence out there online, not anyone out of shape. Let's start with our honorable mention, and that's LeBron James. Now, I'm not saying that LeBron will let himself go. It's the opposite of that. He's been posting these videos online. I'm saying that LeBron admitted himself, quarantine will hurt his basketball game. People thought rest is what LeBron needs at his age. He told Channing Frye and Richard Jefferson it's the opposite. He plans every week meticulously to ramp up to have his body peak at the playoffs. This stoppage threw his timing off. LeBron is not 22 years old anymore. He will need extra time to prepare. But I am less concerned about LeBron than I am these 3 guys. The bottom 3 starts with Luka Doncic. Now, normally people close to players will sugarcoat things, especially about being in shape, right? That's why it was shocking to hear Luka's trainer say this. Quote, most players struggle to stay in shape. Doncic is no exception. He is not in the best shape, which is normal. NBA games will not be played before the end of July, so there is enough time to help him recover and get ready. What? That is not good if you're a Mavericks fan. Luka's conditioning has always been called into question, and people's fears seem to be right about this. But even though that was a crazy quote to get from an actual player's trainer admitting he's out of shape, here's why he's only number 3 in the bottom 3. It's because Luka's game doesn't depend on him being super quick or athletic anyway. One of the cool things about watching Luka Doncic is he's got like the skill of a James Harden or a Larry Bird, but he plays at a slow pace. He controls the game, and I don't think this will hurt Luka's game too much. And I've got big expectations for his and Kristaps' playoff debut. As long as they win a few extra games before the playoffs, they can avoid the Clippers who they're matched with now and do some damage. The number 2 player I'm concerned about is Zion Williamson. ESPN reports that people around the league are wondering what kind of shape Zion will be in when he reports to Orlando. Now, I'm not saying he's a lazy guy or anything, but this could be out of his control. I mean, it's been a concern from day one. Zion was coming off an injury, not in shape to start his NBA career. Charles Barkley said his number 1 concern about Zion will be staying healthy and keeping the weight off. A check of his IG shows no updates on what he looks like or his workouts. Zion told TNT, though, he is good to go.
I'm ready now. I've been staying in shape, working on myself, and just staying ready because, I don't want to have to look around at my teammates like, I'm sorry, guys, I'm just not ready. No, I'm staying ready for my teammates.
Look, we have no way of knowing if he is fit and ready, but I do understand people's concerns about Zion. This, though, is a chance for Zion to prove me and all his other doubters wrong. But the number 1 player I am concerned with is Joel Embiid. Let's start with his reputation of being out of shape before and during the season.
He got to get in better shape.
You don't look in shape. I don't know if anybody's noticed. You don't look in shape.
You gotta be in better shape than that. You just have to be.
Why would quarantine be any different? Did you know that when Landry Shamet was a rookie, his special assignment was to get Joel Chick-fil-A? His order, 4 spicy chicken sandwiches, 4 large fries, and 4 large cookies and cream milkshakes. He would eat it all on the plane. Brett Brown once yelled at his staff, quote, "We're all gonna get fired because Joel's out of shape." That is 6,680 calories, by the way. I looked it up. I know he's 7'2", but still, that is a lot, and they're not exactly healthy calories. Look, the main reason why Joel Embiid is number 1 here on my list of guys I'm concerned about is because he is so important to Philly's success, and the Sixers are the biggest threat to Giannis and the Bucks out east. They were 4 bounces away from taking the Raptors to a Game 7 overtime last year, and Kawhi ain't in the East anymore. Joel Embiid must come to Orlando in shape, or all of Ben Simmons' work means nothing. The Sixers are the most interesting / chaotic team in these playoffs. Embiid's weight isn't the only reason why. I mean, how about the fact that they are worse than the New York Knicks on the road and have the best NBA record at home? What will a neutral site look like for the Sixers in Orlando? At this point, I consider Embiid's fitness a wild card, and that better be a good thing for the Sixers. Those are the top 3 and bottom 3 players I am concerned with in terms of fitness heading into Orlando. Now, the good news is they'll have about a month of training camp to get back in shape. But I think Doc Rivers is right. Whatever team wins the weight could just win the playoffs. Support AM Hoops and click subscribe. Don't miss a daily NBA video.